plays a crucial role in maintaining data integrity and establishing relationship between tables. Today, we will dive into the world of SQL keys and explore their different types and functionalities. So, let's get started. SQL keys are essential components that define uniqueness and relationships within a database. They ensure data integrity and help us establish connections between tables. Today, we'll be covering three different types of keys: unique key, primary key, and foreign key. So, what is unique key? A unique key ensures that the values within a column are unique. So, to better understand this concept, let's take the example of Gmail. So, in Gmail, each email address is unique. This means that no two people can have the same email address. This uniqueness is achieved through the use of a unique key in the Gmail database. So, let's say we have a Gmail user table with columns name and email. Right? So, we can set the email address column as a unique key. So, for example, here, if I try to create this table, for example, and I'm setting the email address column as unique. So, I'm able to create this, and now if I want to insert values in the column, these are different names and the email addresses. So, if I click on insert, I'm able to insert these values in the table. And if I want to see what is in the table right now, I can see that there are different names and email addresses, right? So as I said, unique key will ensure that we cannot insert a same email address in this email column, right? And every value in the email column should be unique. So say, for example, if I want to insert this row again in the table, so let me try. See, this says violation of unique key constraint, cannot insert duplicate values in object. Because we defined email as unique key, so it won't allow insertion of a duplicate column. So unique keys are important in database design because they help maintain data integrity and prevent data inconsistencies. They also help improve query performance by creating indexes on the unique key columns. What is primary key? A primary key uniquely identifies each record within a table. It ensures that every row has a unique identifier, which helps us perform efficient data retrieval and enforce data integrity. So, to better understand this, let's take an example of an employee table. Right. So, for example, in this case, we are creating this employee 6 table where this have 3 columns: employee ID, employee name, and department. Right. So let's first create this table. So I'm able to create the table. So now say I want to insert below values into the table. Let me do table here, and I want to insert these values into the table. So if I click on insert here, I'm able to insert these values in the table. And if I want to check the values, let me just check it. So these are the different values in the table now. So as I said, primary key will ensure that we cannot insert duplicate values in the primary key column. Also, the value should not be null. So say, for example, if I want to insert the same value again in the table, so this won't allow this. It says primary key constraint violation. Right? Also, we cannot insert a null value here. If I click on this will also not be allowed. So the main difference between primary key and unique key will be unique key will allow a null value while a primary key will not allow a null value. So for employee in the table would have a unique ID assigned to them. Each employee will be having a unique ID assigned to them. So acting as their personal identifier within the database. Concept of foreign key. So in a relational database, different tables often contains related information. This is where foreign key comes into the play. A foreign key establishes a relationship between two tables by referencing the primary key of another table. It allows us to connect data across multiple tables, enabling efficient data retrieval and maintaining referential integrity. To better understand this concept, let's consider a scenario with two tables. For example, in this case, we have tables employee details and employee salary. So if I say, for example, if I want you to retrieve the salary of Kevin Hans, for example, here is Kevin Hans, I want the salary of Kevin Hans. So how will I do it? If I want you to check from these two tables, how will you do it? You will see that Kevin Hans employee ID 101, and for the employee ID 101 the salary is 30,000. So we know that Kevin Hans salary is 30,000 in this case. So how do we know that? We will identify this thing based on the employee ID. So employee ID in this case will be the foreign key. So foreign key will be the key between two tables which is used to establish relationship between those tables. So I think we have understood all the concept of keys for today, and let's meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.